Hey folks, Marty Nowicki from Impact Snap. This is part 2 of a video series called Feel Through Mechanics. Today we're going to really get in depth with what the body has to do and what you should be feeling in order to make a very solid golf swing. Most of our golf is played when the ball is on the ground. If I'm teaching someone how to hit wedges or even maybe 9/8, 7-iron, I'm going to make sure that they stay somewhat centered. I don't want to see a lot of movement off the ball. Simple way to do that, either put your head up against the wall, or today I happen to have a shadow that I can use to really get a sense for how much am I moving from side to side or up and down. Okay, so when we talk about staying centered, certainly with a short iron, in order for that to happen, the spine is doing 3 things simultaneously. It is simultaneously standing up, it is simultaneously tilting to the side, and simultaneously turning. And when we blend all 3 of those 3 pieces together, we get a very centered backswing. If you're filming from this viewpoint, a simple way of measuring that would be to draw a line up the right side of your leg all the way up through your neck and make sure that you're not penetrating through that line. Okay, we wouldn't want to see any movement, certainly not with a short iron, would not want to see any movement off to the side. There is some tolerance when we get to the longer clubs like the driver, but again, the spine is doing 3 things. It's going from being bent forward to extension. At the same time it's extending, we're tilting to the side. At the same time we're doing that, we are turning both the pelvis and the clavicles. So the spine itself, if we treat the spine as an axis, and I just turn my spine, boy, that should leave me fairly centered as I'm swinging back. Mechanically on the downswing, and I've posted this in some other videos, but mechanically in the downswing, from that centered feel, I want to feel a little bit of pressure move to the left, and what that does, that actually gets the left knee to start turning, it gets the left side of my pelvis to start lowering, which is going to increase a little bit of pressure here, allowing me to turn that out of the way, which now leaves some pressure back here to push. Simple drill would be to take the golf club, hook it behind your front knee, holding it with your left arm or trail arm, make a mini turn back, and then get a sense for what the knee and the femur are doing in order to start that downswing. It's got to turn out of the way. There'll be a little bit of increase of pressure here. There'll also be some increase of pressure here so that we can push. A second simple drill. Take the golf club. If this is 0 degrees, I tell people to do 3 things. I want them to keep their knees flexed. When they turn to about 45 degrees, I want them to keep their knees level. And then the third part is I want their knees to stay the same distance or even increase that distance. If the knees start to get closer together, both femurs go into what we call internal rotation, which makes it hard for the pelvis to turn. So if I see the knees get closer together, or I see too much lateral shift to the side, makes it hard for the pelvis to want to turn. The knees have to stay the same distance or even get a little bit wider in order to make that turn. So here would be a simple drill from the top of the swing. I want you to really sense that your knees separate and turn, so both femurs and your pelvis are actually turning while they separate. That gives me enough pressure in back leg to really push off. I wouldn't dwell too much for this exercise on your upper body or even on your hands and wrists. We're really doing piece by piece, trying to get the knees and the femurs and the pelvis to turn. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped. Please hit the subscribe button down below. Click the bell notification. That way you get notified each time we put out more content. Please leave your comments down below. That helps us to create more content for you. For Impact Snap, I'm Marty Nowicki. Thanks for watching.